Oh, we love talking about music. That's what it's all about. Arrow.net, ARROE.net. Okay, let's do it. Let's play it forward. These are real people, real stories, the struggle to play it forward. Episode number 489 is with OD from Zeistencroix. Let me tell you, before we even get started here, I got to tell you, listening to this EP, there are a lot of copycat people out there doing the same thing, but you guys are setting your own tone. This is a new age of music, and you're going, this is us. This is who we are. This is who we're going to be.
Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to make our own thing. I mean, that's the main point of doing all this. It's just to try to make our own genre, our own music, so we can, have our own voice in this fold. Just somehow just to have something, because we feel like we have something to say. Actually, here's Santi over here.
Hey,
how's it going?
Doing very well.
Thanks for having us, man.
Absolutely. Well, the world needs to find out. And the only, they're not going to record stores anymore. What they're doing is they're all over the internet. And things like this, where you guys give us permission to share your story, it gives us the opportunity to really help continue to push forward.
Of course, man. Of course. That's the idea, man. To keep creating momentum and having fun, man.
That's what. Now, are you guys having fun up on that stage? Because I know there for a while we all went silent when it comes to the creative world with live music. But my God, people are starving for music.
Man, we can't wait, man. We want to play live and have a blast.
Let's talk about the name of the band. Zeistencroix. Where does it come from? What is the original name? I mean, and how did you really come up with this? Because first of all, it's very catchy. We've just got to train people to let it slip off their tongue.
Yeah, well, actually, that was a point. I mean, we try to do a made up name just for the band. Try to combine 3 different languages. So the only significance or the only meaning of a band is going to be only the band name. So Zeistencroix is going to stand for Zeistencroix for the band. So that was the idea behind the name.
Yeah, if you go online and search Zeistencroix, the only thing you will find is things about the band, the art related to the band. So we wanted to create, like you said at the beginning, we wanted to create our own space, man, and the name gave us that space, man. There's nothing else
that is named the same.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a great time in music history, and the reason why is because from the 50s all the way up, everybody was governed by the Colonel Tom Parkers with Elvis and stuff like that. But you guys are in control, and that to me that's where music needs to be, because it all started in a garage or a bedroom. Why not? Why did we give it away? But you guys are really in control.
Thank you. We try to, at least what we're trying to have is our own niche, our like we said, our own thing going, so we can feel safe and we can identify ourselves for what we do and on what we do. So that's kind of the point of it.
Let's talk about that album cover. Please tell me that you have got that in poster size, because people are going to want to put that in a frame somewhere in their house.
That's right.
Yeah, we have it. My background, I'm a fine artist. So I had to sit down and create the cover of the album. That's just one of the renders we have. We have like 3-4 different renders, and of course we're gonna have posters. That specific cover, I used an application. It's called Forger. So I did the 3D, and a good friend of mine helped me with the lighting and the render of the actual 3D. But yes, we're gonna have posters, and we can share like high resolution images if you want. Like if you have people craving that image, just let us know and we can send your way some high res JPEGs, so you can share them with the world, man.
Well, I think we've returned to that age of music when it comes to merchandise. Merchandise is so important because people enjoy the experience while listening to the EP, and then they say, well, no, wait a second, this has got to become a part of my lifestyle, and having a poster or having pictures of the band live in concert is what makes it all about. It's like we've gone back to that age where, whoa, look at that on the wall.
Yeah.
We should go back, because I mean, it's always a nice thing just to have a physical item that you can actually, you know, feel and touch and, you know, and kind of like identify with, because it used to be awesome when you had the CDs and then you used to see the cover art and the lyrics and everything on the booklet. And now we're trying not just to do the same, but just to find a way that we can somehow experience something similar.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like what we're aiming for.
You're getting like different things from us. You're getting the music, and in this case, you're getting the visual art, because it happens that some of the members of the band, like we are like visual artists, and that's nice too. I remember when I was growing up listening music and finding out that, like, let's say, for instance, Adam Jones from Tool, he's also an artist, and he creates the videos, or he's in charge of the art direction of the things that the band releases. That was for me like a big inspiration, man. Like, dude, man, this guy is very, very rounded when it comes to the art, and he's able to do different things. That's part of the background we have.
I've been with the members of Tool, and I'll tell you what, they are expressing their vision through music these days more because they have that freedom, and you guys are that open door where you're going, yeah, we're going to run with this, and we're going to take it as far as we can get. I mean, because you look at that song, Ice Queen. My God, the video. That's got to be your art-filled eye there, dude, because, I mean, the way you start off with the snow and everything like that and the cold, it's like, oh, you're setting me up for something here.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to, at least on our vision, we're trying to create something that, like I said, that it's a little bit of a representation of what we kind of like wanted to be or wanted to see in a band, or what we actually feel comfortable with. So that's exactly what happened with Ice Queen. We had a good friend that she actually helped us with the lyric video, and hopefully it's gonna be a thing.
We'll see what happens. And more, I think more is coming. I think we're gonna have a nice video for Control 2.
Oh.
That's gonna be. I wanna say that's gonna be in line with the cover. It's gonna be something more 3D-ish, digitalish. But yeah.
You have a premiere right there.
Yeah.
You talk about Control, and I have in my notes here in front of me, I say, I'm going to send you all of my speeding tickets, because Control is a mosh pit, I'm going to drive as fast as I can kind of song.
That song, man, is beautiful, man.
Yeah, that was the idea with Control, because Control, I mean, the song itself is just about that. It's just about, you know, it can be applied to anything, and the situations that we just had, and governments, and you know, and monarchies and everything. So that's kind of like the gist of the song. So that's the idea.
Even the music, I like drum wise, the music is challenging.
Yeah,
like you gotta be very responsible when playing Control, because it's challenging, but yeah.
Yeah, but being back there on that drum, you know, the thing about it, that being on the trap set and stuff like that, we always say that you've got the best seat in the house. The thing is, though, is that you got to bust your ass in order to have the best seat in the house.
Yeah, and you got to be very, very, very responsible, because, you know, that's the heartbeat of the band. So that's something I can feel proud about.
All right, let's
own.
Let's talk about the name of the EP. I see Cruxi Fiction. Is it Crucifixion?
Cruxi-Fiction.
Yes. Because you guys love playing with the spelling of words, man. I mean, look at even in Control. It starts with a K.
That's the point. Yeah.
And it's we're trying to reflect the times we are living in, and all this cancel culture, all this craziness, all this like lockdowns, restrictions, character assassination. It's like an inquisition. So we wanted to, but it's not real, because everything is happening online. So we wanted to create this weird atmosphere around the play on words with Cruxi-Fiction and what's happening right now. I think we are living in very, very interesting times, man.
Oh yeah, because to me this is the rebirth of 1968 or the summer of love, because what's happening is that the artist is getting the opportunity to say yes to their sound, and those that are receiving it are saying, yeah, okay, I get it. Because after that, all of a sudden it became what Gene Simmons said, prostitution, rock and roll. You guys are not that. You are really laying down the groundwork for what's going to happen.
Thank you. Yeah, but the point is that after everything that had just happened, I think people just started to realize that they cannot take anything for granted.
Right.
So they have to go out and embrace life and embrace everything that we have, art, music. Go out, have the best time of your life and the best that you can, because you never know. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You never know if there's going to be any more restrictions, if we're going to have any freedom, if what's going to happen. So, and with the technology, it's going to be easier to control and just to have access to everything. But at the same time, it's just like, you got to embrace life. You gotta live your life. And you've got to speak the street, because when in 1977, Rod Stewart said, "Spread your wings and let me come inside." Well, you know what? You guys say between your legs. You talk about calm yet on the edge of the universe in this song. Yeah, well, you have to do it some way, somehow. All right, now, what is the nationality between the two of you?
I'm originally from Medellin, Colombia.
Okay.
I'm originally from Caracas, Venezuela. Okay, so cumbia versus reggaeton. Okay, so what's going on here? How did you come up with the rock sound?
Man, reggaeton. I think reggaeton is killing the planet, man.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
It's killing the planet, man. Yeah. In our countries in Latin America, reggaeton is killing everything, man. There's no rock and roll. And let me clarify something. I'm just trying to make a constructive criticism. Yes, I think they are appropriating everything from rock and roll, from metal and all that, and they're not giving back. Yeah, they're not like opening their stages for bands like us, for instance.
They're not acknowledging where they're coming from, or what they're doing, or where they're stealing from. And it's kind of like, it's sad, because it's just everything from the looks, from the the clothing, the stage presence, everything is just all copycat from a rock star. I remember the term is always going to be rock star. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be a reggaeton star or even anything else. It's just it's a rock star. So you should come back from where you took from. That's at least how I see it. And you know what though? But if you break down the music like I do as a listener, you take a song like Howling Wolf and stuff like that, there's some movement in my hips, and now I understand it's because of your background in music. Yeah, we try to mix everything. I mean, there's no way that you can escape from. Either the cultural thing or somehow the music that surrounds you. And then everything that you have is gonna be reflected in what you do. Everything that you hear, everything that you grew up with, that you kind of surrounded yourself with somehow is going to bleed into the music that you do. So, I mean, even if it's intentional or unintentional, it's always going to be something.
Yeah, you're going to infuse like your music with the things you grew up listening to. Like in my case, I grew up listening to salsa, vallenato, merengue, bachata, all those things. And when I was learning how to play the drums or how to play percussion, those were like that was the first vocabulary I had to metabolize. Mm-hmm. And when I found out about rock and roll and, like, let's say American music, man, it blew my mind. And then I started to learn that vocabulary plus English. Like, as you can see, we are like with the time improving our English and everything. But my point is, I grew up listening to those styles of music, and then I tried to incorporate other types of or styles of music. That's why I think you can sense that in our music. Like, we have a variety of styles.
Well, you guys are, in honesty, you're ambassadors of music, and I'm going to be very transparent with you. I'm a mobile entertainer, and so when I would show up at these big events with the speakers and all that kind of stuff, for those that were setting up the room, I would play the Latin music. And then a gentleman came up to me and said, "I came to America for American music. I didn't come to America to hear my country's music." So you guys are like, I wish you would have been with me 15 years ago, because I mean, you guys are breaking the mold of what people really want.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, you can play the way that people really want, but in our case, at least, the way that I see it, in my opinion, is that we're trying to do something that makes us happy.
Yep.
And that actually, ourselves. So we're trying to be as honest as we can whenever we put music out, whenever we write, whenever we play. Because, I mean, this is us. We're not going to pose as just to be something that we're not.
Yeah.
Or somebody else. So this is all what we have. This is all what we are. So this is all what we're gonna, put out. That's the whole point of this thing. And like I said, sometimes it's unconsciously that you do stuff like that. But I mean, we're trying to make our own thing with music. We try to incorporate as much as we can, and we try to make it as heavy as we can, and make it as unique as we can. I mean, there's like very few things that are unique, but at least we try.
Yeah,
using our influences and everything. But this is our expression. This is how we do what we do.
Well, speaking of that expression, I mean, the three of us here, we understand that hair is a major part of that imaging, and it carries the attitude. Before you hit that stage, how often do you look at yourself in that mirror going, "Hell yeah, I'm ready"?
I mean, you gotta always be aware of your image. I mean, it's a given. It's
yeah.
I don't say that we're so narcissistic about it, but I mean, we take care of our appearance. Yeah. That's for sure.
Come on, I mean, I grew up reading Cream and Rolling Stone and all of those rock magazines. It was what was printed on those pages that gave me that, oh my God, this is the moment.
Yeah.
You have to. I mean, somehow, if you're going to be an entertainer, you got to always take care of yourself.
Yep.
One way or another. You got to always be presentable. You always have to have an image. And that's actually what we're trying to do, at least. What we do.
I have the advantage that I always tell Orlando, my makeup is my drum set.
Yep.
So I'm always behind the drum set, and obviously wearing comfortable clothes, but I can tell you, Orlando, Jackson, and Alex, man, they are like divas when it comes. When they're like selecting the clothes and the makeup and everything, I feel like I'm like a reality show, man. And
See, that's
ready for the stage.
That's the reason why I like visiting with the bands and stuff like that. And while they're fresh in the green room, because I get to see you before you hit that stage, and it's like, oh my God, wait till they see you.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, it's a trip. Always is a
Wow.
It's something just to talk about.
Well, what I love about talking with you guys is you remind me so much of my conversations with Carlos Santana in the way that he understands who's receiving the music. I think you guys are on that same vessel, is that you understand who is going to take your music home.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, at least we tried. I mean, because in the end, what we try to do is just to put what we feel is right for the moment in the time that we're doing. Yeah. So if whatever or whoever that feels identified with what we do, they're gonna be always welcome, because we welcome everyone.
Yeah.
It's about connecting with the music. It's about the art. It's about, feeling the rock, feeling the the heavy music. It's all about that.
Yeah, and for like, we are fans too. We're not only rock stars, but we are fans. We like other bands and other artists and things like that. And something I appreciate from those artists, it's the art, like the amount of time they put in to create those pieces, the music or the visual art, even the looks when they're gonna play live. So I think we understand the two-way communication when it comes to put out there some relevant art, and we understand how to receive other people, other bands' art. I think that's part of the deal. Like, I give you, you give me, and we're trying to give you something you can appreciate and like hang on your wall or listen in your car, like things like that.
Yeah. We all know that those that are listening right now on iHeartRadio and all the other platforms, they're working at the In-N-Out Burgers, they're working at Ralph's, they're working at gas stations and stuff like that, but they're also the inner rock stars. How do we break them free of that so they can realize their dreams like you guys are?
Through music. It's all about the music. It's all about, the feelings and the sensations that you get listening to music. If you feel like you have something to say, and if you feel like you can do something, either creating art or, going to a show or just enjoying the music, I think that's the way to do it. I mean, because the only way that makes you free, it's art.
Yeah.
Is a thought process. It's probably kind of like an oniric thing going on. But I mean, at the same time, everything that you dream, everything that you aspire, always becomes reality as long as you work for it, and as long as you can, visualize and pursue.
Wow,
that's the whole point of it. So I would say that it is about music.
Just do it. If you feel inspired, if you wanna express something you are feeling, you can do it in whatever medium you want. But the important thing is to let it out.
Yep.
Express
it, man, and let the world receive it and do whatever they want. And you shouldn't pay too much attention to other people's opinions.
You're so true. So true.
Yeah. Go for it, man.
Yeah. Where can listeners go to find out more about you guys, to merchandise? I know you guys are going to have merchandise up for sale on your website. Where can they go to get tickets for future shows? What's happening?
Actually, what we're going to do, we have it all on social media. We have it on Facebook, Instagram, and even TikTok and
Zeistencroix.com
or cxband.com.
Yes.
It's going to take you to the website, and there you can see the merch, the social medias, and everything that we're doing on our next tour that is going to be in November, and hopefully it's going to be great news for all of us.
Yeah.
Guys, I was with the interim GM of TikTok today, and we talked about the rock bands that are putting their music and stuff up there. You have no idea what you're doing to help them ignite TikTok and to push the music and the image and all that kind of stuff forward. This guy loves how music has embraced TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, you have to embrace change somewhere or another. You gotta, like I said, it's all about expressing yourself and expressing the music that you have. So any platform or any new social media or new medium that you gotta take advantage of it, and then you have to use it. You have to express it through it.
Wow.
They're just tools, and you have to give them the use.
The right use.
Yeah, the right use. And if you're lucky and if you have the right network, you're gonna go up.
You got to giggle like a child during all of this.
Exactly.
Hey, please come back to this show anytime in the future. The door is always going to be open for the two of you. In fact, the whole entire dang band.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Thank you, Ara. Thanks a lot. Thanks for having us.
You bet. You guys be brilliant today, okay?
Thank you very much.